welcome back to the show, folks. Did you know Noble Art Aesthetics can make you look as young as you feel? Here to tell us more and give us all the details about her services and clinic, we welcome Nida Mansoor.
Hi, Bree. I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you for being here with us.
Yes, I'm super excited. I've been working in the industry since 2012 and have managed to open my own little practice here in Laguna Hills, located conveniently in the Phoenix Salon that's right in the Trader Joe's Plaza, which is Oakbrook Village. And I'm offering tons of services. So
let's back up.
Okay.
You're a board certified physician assistant.
Yes.
Okay. So your primary focus right now is injectables. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what exactly are we injecting?
So
let's go back to the basics.
Okay, so I have a background in cosmetic and dermatology. So basically it's neurotoxins to help with wrinkles and the forehead, and that would be most popular is Botox. I also carry Dysport and Xeomin, and then I also do facial fillers, and I'm really great at doing what's called facial balancing, meaning that you have undetected results. Here's a really great one where you inject various parts of the face just to make yourself look refreshed and rejuvenated. I'm not an injector that overfills faces. It's just to basically keep you looking fresh and just restore volume that is caused by natural aging.
Right.
Yeah. And for patients who are afraid of needles, I'm a very gentle injector. We do numbing cream, we do topical numbing cream, as well as local lidocaine. And most patients are very comfortable during the treatment. And I also do other services for skincare. If injectables is not your thing, then I also do like microneedling, chemical peels, skincare facials, as well as I can build like a skincare regimen with Skin Better Science products that we carry in the office so that patients still feel their best, because it's not just about addressing one wrinkle. Sometimes you want the whole package.
Yeah, because sometimes if you alter one area of the face, it affects something else, right? So you really have to look at it holistically and really try to determine what's an overall plan, right?
Yes.
Because aging never stops, unfortunately.
Yes, I like to say that we're aging forward. It's a conveyor belt, and every service in the office or every treatment that you're doing is I'm just bringing you back a little bit from the conveyor belt. So you're just going to age a lot slower.
So tell us about what's going on here with the lips.
Okay, so this was a patient who felt like she had very bad lines around the mouth, and she's not a smoker. She didn't play a musical instrument or whistle. But you could see this is a very natural outcome. This was one syringe. I would definitely recommend she do a second syringe maybe in a few months if she wanted to eliminate all of the lines. But
now, Nida, is this Botox or what is...
This would be dermal. Yeah, this would be dermal filler. So it's Juvederm. I also carry Revance products as well as Restylane. So the filler product is typically chosen by me based on what the patient wants. Results like this would last anywhere from 9 months to 15 months. It just depends on the patient's metabolism and their lifestyle. Like if they're staying out of the sun, they eat well, they exercise.
Interesting. Okay, so how do you determine whether somebody needs a product like a Botox or an injectable or a filler?
Yeah, so patient education is very important. I really believe in, like, if you were to come into the office, I explain everything and what product would be best. But traditionally, Botox goes in the upper face. So that would be the lines, the forehead lines here, and the frown lines, and then the crow's feet. And then typically in this area below the eyes is a filler.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so that would be addressing volume loss and then deep lines. Sometimes you can put Botox in the lower part of the face, but Botox stops muscle action, so we don't really want to stop muscle action in that lower part of the face. We want to be able to smile naturally and animate.
So that's interesting that you say that, because I was wondering, injecting filler around the mouth, so that's not causing muscle paralysis.
No. Filler only fills the line. It's made out of something called hyaluronic acid. It's something your body has naturally. You just lose it as you get older. So if you imagine like a little baby face and how it's all plump and dewy, that's when we have the most amount of hyaluronic acid in our faces, and we just start to lose it as early as sometimes even our mid-20s, where you start to lose some volume, you lose elasticity, you lose that dewiness. So I'm just replacing it back. These products have been out for 20 plus years. They're very safe. Safety is my number one priority, and then results is number two. So this neck, especially if you see back here, this is hyaluronic acid filler that helped to eliminate the crepey texture and improve the lines. This was a result that took 2 syringes, and usually in the neck, because we're not moving as often as like something around our mouth, that product end result would last for about 2 years.
Is that right?
Yeah, very much worth doing.
So what's a typical cost for something like that?
So it depends on the syringe and it depends on what we're doing, but typically Botox treatments, if you're doing a full face of Botox, can range from anywhere from $400 to $600, and filler product treatments per syringe, it ranges in the office depending on the filler we're using. Some last longer than others, so they are a little bit more expensive. It ranges anywhere from $650 to $900 per syringe, depending on what area is being treated and what we're trying to do. But the longer lasting fillers are a little bit more on the expensive side, yes.
Mm-hmm. And are you focusing more on female demographic, or does this apply to males as well? Is it across the board?
You know what? I am very fortunate to have a lot of male patients. I feel like if you're taking care of your body, you're exercising, you're looking good, you know, you want the face to kind of match. Also, if you're a male that still is in like a sales position, or someone like you, you're in front of the camera and you just want to look your best. I'd say I have 20% male patients and about 80% female patients, and I think I'm better with male patients. At least, I should say that a lot of my friends don't have as many male patients as I do, simply because I approach the male face. I want to make sure you look masculine, appropriate to you. We don't want to look overdone or stretched. That's kind of the most common complaint for men. So I just feel like I'm very good with male patients as well, and I am a very gentle injector. People forget some of these treatments can be a little painful.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, yeah, definitely a needle pinch for sure. I wouldn't say it's painful where you can't do it again, but you are going to feel a little needle pinch, and sometimes patients are just afraid of needles. But we manage all that in the office by doing great numbing cream, preparing you well so you don't get too much bruising or swelling. You know, I give you guys all the education, and I treat every face like I would treat my own face or my mom's face or my sister's face. Everyone is a family member in my office, so I would want you to have the best outcomes and the most natural outcomes.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Now, tell our viewers again, you touched on it earlier, where exactly are you located?
Okay, so I'm very conveniently located in the Oak Brook Village Plaza, which is where the Trader Joe's is. I'm sure everybody already shops there. I'm inside the Phoenix location. That's right across the parking lot next to the Woody's Diner. It's a little hard to find the first time, but I walk in all my patients and make sure that you guys are comfortable. There's tons of parking. I found out that there's a bus, the Laguna Woods Village bus goes already to the Trader Joe's, so you just have to walk across the parking lot and you'll be in my office.
And that is, we found out that it arrives every half hour.
Oh yeah, you know what? I found that out today with you. Very convenient. Yeah,
Very
I also
convenient.
work Saturdays and some Sundays if patients need after hours appointments.
And is it appointment only, or can people walk in?
It is appointment only, simply because the suite is set up for one patient only at a time, and I just want to give each individual their I feel like it's a very personal experience, and I want you to have all the time you want to talk. So I don't want anybody knocking on the door or coming in and out.
So it's a very private environment.
Yes, and it is private. It's a medical procedure. You know, there's HIPAA involved, where it's just the same as if you were to go to your doctor for a cold and flu. It's the same concept. Your information stays private in the office, and yeah, if you need prescriptions for something, I can prescribe it. I'm a PA, physician assistant, so if you needed Valtrex for cold sores or an antibiotic for something, you know, I'm your girl. Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And real quickly, do you treat the hands as well?
Yes. So body areas are so popular with filler now. If you're feeling like your hands are looking a little old, we can do chemical peels for the sun damage or the brown spots. And then we can also do filler to make them look less wrinkly. And hands is very satisfying. Usually it's 1 syringe per hand, and it will last up to 2 years.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you found the fountain of youth. From Noble Arts Aesthetics. Nida, thank you so much for being here.
It was lovely to meet you. I'm so happy to be here in your guys' community.
Yes, wonderful. Well, go see Nida as soon as you can. I know I'm going to. Thank you for watching This Day on Village TV.